Welcome to another edition of the TUE Brew Review. This week we are in part 3 of our 4-part holiday beer series, and this week we are checking out an American Pale Ale. This is part of the Island of Misfit Beers 4-pack that is produced by Obscurity Brewing out of Elburn, Illinois, in the north central part of the state. So this is a good old straight up American Pale Ale. Back in the late 20th century, when the craft brewing movement was starting to take hold, not too many people made IPAs, but just about every brewer did make an American Pale Ale, which is kind of an average strength, but still somewhat hop forward type of pale American craft beer. Those beers now have been lapped by the more hop forward versions of IPA here in the 21st century. So this is a little bit of a throwback to a simpler time in the late 20th century. And as the other beer cans have been decorated, this one too has some the cool characters. This is the Misfit toys that were featured in the 1964 Rankin Bass stop motion TV special, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer. So let's get into this guy. 16-ounce can. Not too much information about the beer itself, other than it's a pale ale with holiday cheer, and it's 5% ABV, and that's about it. So let's go ahead and tear into this guy and get her in a glass. So yeah, we've got a real nice kind of an auburn, real dark yellow to light brown auburn light amber color, which is very appropriate for an American style pale ale because it's going to have a nice malt base to it. Got nice balanced aromatics. I'm getting a little bit of the kind of a fruity hop and maybe a little bit of yeast in the aromatics. But also getting some nice bready maltiness. So it has good balance, as it should. Cheers. More malt forward, sweet, getting some nice fruity characters. I'm guessing that's a byproduct of the ale yeast, which is not uncommon for ale yeast to have kind of that fruity character, but it's very subtle. It's very very nice and helps kind of complement the sweet graininess of the malt. Not a lot of hop heft, and there shouldn't be. It should be balanced, but maybe because we're all kind of adjusted our palates to these hop forward beers, I kind of feel like this does need just a little bit more of a hop bite to it to round it out a little bit more and give it more of a balanced finish, because it is leaning a little bit more to the kind of the malty and sweet side, but it does fit the bill. I get it. In the late 20th century, this kind of was the standard fare at most brew pubs. So yeah, very drinkable. Just a touch more hops in there, I think, would really make this thing make a good thing even better. But still very drinkable and very enjoyable. So you get a chance, check it out. It is the American Pale Ale from the Island of Misfit Beers 4-pack from Obscurity Brewing. Cheers.